Alright, before we get into the Sky Bridge story, here's what triggered it.
बेचारे डीसीपी सिल्वा, you are dead, remember? आज मैं तुम्हारी जान लेने वाला हूँ।
लेकिन मुझे मारने के बाद तुम अपनी बेगुनाही कैसे साबित करोगे? तुम्हारी असलियत तो सिर्फ मैं जानता हूँ।
शायद वो डिस्क मेरे कुछ काम आ जाए।
डिस्क तुम्हारे पास है?
नहीं, तुम्हारा प्यार मुझे यहाँ खींच ले।
And our love for SRK demanded that we experience this awesome piece of architecture.
The things we do for love. Like any other traveler, we started reviewing the places and the travel options. But there was one thing that was unsettling. Our fear of heights, coupled with a weak heart, we began to rethink. Should we do it? Should we do the sky ride? Unable to decide, we postponed the decision. And we decided that let's go to Langkawi and decide it then and there.
Berangkat kita Langkawi.
Thursday, Jan 23rd, 2020, Langkawi. The Grab car has reached our Airbnb. Now for the moment of truth. The idea is to reach the Sky Bridge and then decide if we really wanted to take that cable car. We got down at the Oriental Village, the home of the Langkawi cable car and Sky Bridge.
तूने डिसाइड कर लिया कि हम लोग नहीं जा रहे हैं?
मैं तो नहीं जा रही, आप चले जाओ।
But we really didn't want to buy any tickets. We were actually very scared already, even on that hanging bridge. This place, Oriental Village, became our comfort place very quickly. It's an open air complex with a huge lake in the middle. There are some art galleries there, souvenir stores, some eateries. Okay, the queues were long for tickets and also for boarding that hanging thing, gondola. There was an unspoken agreement with Shrinkie and I that we would kind of hang around there delaying our decision to ride or not to ride, perhaps till the closing time, and then call it quits. Yeah, to KL City. This would have been first time for any of us to be on such a gondola ride. I did try to figure out what's happening with my zoom lens. Sorry for the shake. I started observing these tiny little tin boxes dangling from a thin metal cable going all the way up these huge mountains. To share some perspective, the angle of the slope between the bottommost station and the middle station is the steepest in the world at almost 45 degrees. That is almost half of 90 degrees, which is crazy. On top of that, this also has the longest free span, free hanging cable between two towers. That's like almost a kilometer long. And on that 1 kilometer long free span, tens of gondolas are hanging there, moving there on there, and each gondola actually weighs like hundreds of kilograms.
And then there are strong winds. So it's like when the gondolas are put on hold, let go.
Screw it, let's do it.
Let's at least buy the tickets. Estimated time of going.
We can always decide later to board or not to board the gondola. I'm sure a lot of people do that.
Or not.
So as per the plan, we spent around an hour in the queue watching people with similar levels of anxiety and excitement, and we kinda adopted the herd mentality there, I guess. We almost forgot that we had the option to quit. Going with the flow, literally, as we figured these gondolas don't halt, we needed to step in these boxes while these keep moving.
Yep, first timers.
Time to make some new friends because company matters, especially if you're hanging there miles high on a cable that is only 5 centimeters thick. Do you mind?
No, that's okay.
Thank you.
You are the star. Shukriya.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is Fantastic. So far, I'm not scared.
And so we began on this interesting, serene, and terrifying journey. First to the middle station, then to the top station. From there, a sky glide ride to our final destination, the Sky Bridge.
Wow.
We do always on cruises, we say Indian cruise, Indian food please. I will not have cheese naan, I will not have onion bhaji, but I will have good things, for sure. And in Singapore we go to an Indian village too.
You do?
Good. The chief,
Yeah.
he's not afraid.
I'm definitely not afraid, thanks to him. I wish there was some music.
You can sing.
That would make you guys think of options.
No.
La mer qu'on voit danser le long des golfes clairs a des reflets d'argent. La mer, des reflets d'argent. No, it's a French song.
It sounded French, yeah. You convinced us.
Au ciel d'été,
For some, it's the destination, and for others, it's the journey. But the most important ingredient is the company.
avec les anges si purs, la mer, bergère d'azur, infinie. Voyez,
Let's face it was scary. Especially when the wind swayed our gondolas. You're hanging on a wire in a metal box that has glass on 3 sides. And you are stuck in that position till the wind eases down.
Oh wow, whoa.
It could be windy.
Let's all come back together as well. I like this group.
So where do you live in KL? Shah.
It's called a double shot.
My dear friend from KL, can you? Someone?
Fasten your seatbelts.
Brave guy? Yes. Hi. Look, man, no hands.
He don't say, but he was very frightened.
I'm sure.
He was shaking. You were shaking, I can tell you.
We got down at the middle station, and actually, I have no idea why.
Because everyone else did.
Yep.
Hello again.
Again.
Did you realize something?
New people. Hello.
Hi. Let's see how good is your memory. Do you remember my B-roll? The second camera?
Yes, where is she now?
Up front, ahead of me. Ahead of the curve.
Get out of here.
Yeah, seriously. It's gone. I sent it on a solo trip. Whoa, this is...
Right.
Kami simpan tau saya customer India 2 pack lagi.
Aber das sind die doch da, oder? Sind das
Nee, das am Boden.
This was fun. We landed. I forgot my camera. They asked me to correct it. Thank you. Yeah. Still shooting. And it's like warm and hot. Alright. मैं सच में ऐसा लग रहा हूँ कैदी हूँ कैसे भाग के आया हूँ
नहीं लग रहा. Last leg before we hit the Sky Bridge, the Sky Glide.
By the way, I thought it was a funicular railway, but it is not. It's an inclinator, an inclined elevator.
Thank you, Vicky.
And we waded through this human traffic jam, finally stepping onto the world famous Sky Bridge that connects one end of Langkawi to nothing.
No, really, what's on the other side?
Actually, nothing. But if you really believe, the universe might conspire and Shah Rukh Khan might be waiting for you there on the other end.
Yeah, in my dreams. I do not like this one.
Okay, in case you're judging us, we don't visit places with cameras in our hands the first time. We do our walkthroughs, our experiences, and then redo some of these stunts for the sake of capturing for our own memory.
So it's all fake.
No, I'm actually walking on that glass.
So why didn't you take off your shoes while walking on the glass?
Because nobody else did, and the glass was super dirty. And I also wore canvas shoes with fabric soles, so maybe I'm not such a good tourist after all.
Okay, this is the other side. Take a U-turn and head back.
Found your SRK yet? Okay, time for some factoid. This is called the Langkawi Sky Bridge. It's a pedestrian bridge, cable stayed, curved. It's 2,000 feet above the sea level. It's almost 400 feet in length and 2 meters wide. It doesn't connect any place to any place. It just is there. Bridge is supported by one single pole, which is also inclined at two different angles, 80 degrees I think and 2 degrees. क्या बोलती है? Thank you, Shah Rukh Khan, for introducing us to this bridge.
Useless piece of architecture.
Okay, she said it. That's true. It's a man-made attraction made to generate tourism. A curved pedestrian walkway hanging from a tilted pole in the middle of a mountain range that is accessible only through a cable car. And it doesn't take you anywhere. So we had to come back. And that's the scary part. Thank you.
Going down is definitely. I got so scared that the kid who was sitting in front of me got scared only because I was scared. So there was this European couple with a kid in our gondola this time. They were so tensed and scared that they weren't talking or even facing anyone.
Alright, here it comes, the unedited footage telling you the complete story with clicking sounds and vibrations on how scary it can be. From Shrinkie's camera.
I will see the mountains.
Sorry.
We also had ear popping experience like we do in aircrafts when it takes off or before it lands. Pressure was real. Bye. Thank you. We did it.
We did it.
If you never try,
You'll never know.
I was walking down the street and you were there staring at me, standing there as if we should meet, and I knew with you it'd be easy.
yes, we are ready for our next adventure at Kuala Lumpur.